I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. After 2 days of negotiations with Colorado State's Jim McElwain, Florida's athletic director Jeremy Foley has returned to Gainesville. Foley and 4 administrators from the University of Florida flew up to Colorado Tuesday afternoon in hopes of finding their next head coach. Sources say a deal is close to being done. However, the 2 schools must work on a buyout clause McElwain has in place with Colorado State. Staying with the orange and blue, the Lady Gators basketball team hits the road tonight as they are in action going up against Savannah State. The Gators own the all-time series record against Savannah State 2-1. The last meeting between the Gators and the Tigers stomped them out, winning by a final score of 88-38. Tip-off is set for 6 o'clock tonight. The Dallas Cowboys look to stay undefeated away from home as they travel to Chicago to take on the Monsters of the Midway. Both the Bears and Cowboys are coming off a Thanksgiving Day loss to a divisional opponent. The Cowboys look to stay alive in the NFC playoff hunt with a win. Kickoff from Soldier Field tonight is set for 8:25. Stay tuned for your traffic on the 2s. I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. The Florida men's basketball team enters the season once again as the defending SEC champions, and they will tip the season off with an exhibition game against Barry University. Florida has won 23 consecutive exhibition games dating back to 2001. Action inside the O-Dome is set to begin at 7 o'clock. The Gator soccer team took to the field in the quarterfinals of the SEC tournament Wednesday. However, they were immediately bounced out by the underdog Tennessee. Florida surrendered an early goal, then found a way to equalize right before the first half ended. The Gators' effort came up just a bit short, losing to the Vols 5-4 in a PK shootout. Tennessee now advances on to face Kentucky. With first place on the line in the AFC North, the Cincinnati Bengals welcome in the Cleveland Browns tonight. Both teams come in riding a 2-game win streak. The Browns haven't won a divisional game on the road since 2008. A victory would give the Browns a share of first place with Pittsburgh heading into the weekend. Kickoff at Paul Brown Stadium is set for 8:25 tonight. Stay tuned for your traffic on the 2s. I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. Despite early struggles in the season, Gator head coach Will Muschamp will not be fired over the bye week. Florida's athletic director Jeremy Foley said he will evaluate Gators' progress throughout the season before determining Muschamp's fate. The Gators are set to take on Georgia on November 1st. Kickoff is for 3:30. The Fall Classic is upon us, and both the Kansas City Royals and San Francisco Giants are gearing up and getting ready for the action. The Royals have been the Cinderella team of the postseason, and they come in riding an 8-game postseason win streak. Game 1 could be a pitching showcase between Madison Bumgarner and James Shields. First pitch is set for 8:07. The Miami Heat continues its preseason as they are set to take on the Houston Rockets. After losing their first 4 contests, the Heat have found their way recently and won their last 2 games. Meanwhile, Houston comes into the game with a 4-1 record so far. Tip-off is set for 8 o'clock. Stay tuned for your weather on the 6s. I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. The Florida Gators got the season rolling with an impressive showing against Eastern Michigan, but the victory came at a cost. University of Virginia transfer Jake McGee is out the rest of the season after breaking his tibia and fibula in his left leg. Starting left tackle DJ Humphries also went down with an injury when he chipped a bone in his ankle. Humphries is expected to miss 2 or 3 weeks with his injury. Coming off a loss to Powerhouse, Texas, Gator Volleyball will be hitting the road to take part in the USC Classic in California this Thursday and Friday. Florida is set to do battle against San Diego on Thursday and then take on USC on Friday. The Baltimore Ravens officially released running back Ray Rice after receiving new video footage of him striking his then-fiancée in a casino elevator. Initial footage of the incident showed Rice carrying Janae Palmer, whom would later marry, out of the elevator as she laid unconscious from a blow to the head. Rice was first suspended for 2 games, but now has been suspended indefinitely by the NFL in light of the new video evidence. Stay tuned for the weather on the 6s. That's your WUFT Sports in 60. I'm TJ Vickers. Good morning, I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. The Miami Marlins took 2 of 3 games against the St. Louis Cardinals over the weekend, closing out with a victory on Sunday. The Marlins got out to an early lead, and Jared Saltalamacchia adds on some insurance in the top of the 8th with a 3-run home run. Marlins go on to win 8-4 and are now set to take on the Diamondbacks in Arizona starting tonight at 9:40. NBA free agency is ongoing with many teams vying to sign LeBron James. King James has elected to let his agent, Rich Paul, meet with various teams while LeBron relaxes with his family on vacation. Teams reported to have already spoken to his agent are the Houston Rockets, Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, and Cleveland Cavaliers. Summer League action tipped off in Orlando this weekend. Former Gator Scotty Wilbekin got off to a good start with 5 assists to 1 turnover in 14 minutes of action against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wilbekin is set to play 3 more games before joining the Philadelphia 76ers in the Las Vegas Summer League. Stay tuned for your weather on the 6s. I'm TJ Vickers with your Sports in 60. Good afternoon, I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60. World Cup action is back underway. The Netherlands are set to take on Argentina for the last spot in the World Cup final. Argentina will be without the services of midfielder Di Maria when they take on Robin van Persie in the Netherlands. The winner will be taking on Germany, who knocked out host nation Brazil in a shocking 7-1 win. The Tampa Bay Rays continued their hot streak last night, defeating the Kansas City Royals. Rays have won 9 of their last 11 games, and in the bottom of the 6th, Evan Longoria drives in a single to right field, giving the Rays a 2-1 lead. Rays would go on to win by a final of 4-3. Rays are now 9 games back of AL East leading Baltimore Orioles and close out their series against the Royals tonight starting at 7:10. LeBron James is set to meet with Heat President Pat Riley today in Las Vegas. James is in Vegas for his basketball camp while Riley is flying in to court the king. LeBron is mulling offers from the Cavaliers, Mavericks, Rockets, Lakers, and Suns. Stay tuned for your weather on the 6s. I'm TJ Vickers with your WUFT Sports in 60.